TV or movies?
Movies.
SPEEDO or swim trunks?
Swim trunks.
Book or Twitter?
Book. Not even a question.
Ocean or mountain?
Ocean. Well, no, they were both. These are it's kind of apples and oranges. I mean, sometimes you're in a mood for a sweet, sometimes you're not.
You like them both? Hey everyone, this is Young Hollywood, and I'm Molly Argue in studio today with Chad Michael Murray. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me. I like your digs. This place is great.
It's nice, yeah?
Uh-huh.
It's cool. It's kind of cozy. Well, I wanted to talk about, of course, Outlaws and Angels.
All right. Listen here, mister. Mine can hurt you none, as long as you go on. All right? Run a breath, wash you up, get some shut-eye. Then at daylight, we're gonna light a shuck out of here.
For those that haven't seen it, can you give us a little preview of what to expect?
It's a pretty dark, gritty Western.
Yeah.
We follow Henry and his gang of misfits. They just got done robbing a bank. They're on the run from the law. And they come across this quaint cabin out in the middle of nowhere seeking shelter because their horses have died. They're out of food and water. So they just want to get rations and get on and out and make it to Mexico. But what they find is what's going on in this home is far more disgusting than anything that they could have imagined.
What's your name, little bug?
I never met a man like you.
I reckon you ain't met many men.
You fancy me?
What's gotten into you, sissy?
Sounds to me like he done bamboozled you.
No excuse for what he done.
You just tell this man we need you. You tell him you can't go.
Move it, Mama, unless you want to get sprayed.
It was fun. It was fun. See, I think the motto of our show was more dirt, more blood, more sweat.
Nice.
And it's just nice when you get to do something that challenges you. And there's that little bit of fear before you show up the first day of work of, all right, we're going to give this a whirl. But at the same time, it's the most validating and fulfilling thing being an actor. So, taking a chance on this was a complete honor, and I was grateful for the experience.
And what about one of the most wildest things that happened on set?
Oh God!
I'm sure there were several.
One of the guys on the show, his name's Keith Loneker. He used to play in the NFL actually, and great guy. He plays Joe.
What the lawman comes tonight? More money on our noggins than Jesse James.
When he got the job, the director asked him, said, "Hey, can you ride a horse?" And he responded via text, "I'm from Kansas." So we get to set, and we're gonna ride horses. And he goes, "Well, I ain't ever been on a horse." The director's JT says, "Keith, you said you could ride a horse." He goes, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You check your text message, man. I said I'm from Kansas, directly." And so they tried to put him on a horse, and his horse took off up a trail, and all I hear in this great wide shot through a river is him going, guys, and he's taking off. And then we put him on a donkey. So it was,
Problem
good
solved.
times.
And that's how you do a Wild West movie.
Be ready for anything.
Well, you had an amazing cast, Francesca Eastwood and Luke Wilson, but who is your favorite person to hang out with on set?
I'm pretty much a recluse on set, and I don't really do a lot. Like I'm very much a blue collar guy. I'm, born and raised in Buffalo, and so I like the blue collar mentality of, check in early, check out late, and don't make decisions above your pay grade. Just do everything you can to help everybody else accomplish their goals, because if you do that, then you're going to win yourself. So I'm pretty much the quiet one, but I spent a lot of time with everybody. We just really worked the seams out, but it was more work involved. When you make a small indie like this, you really just have to jam as much as you can into such a short window. So it was a grind, knocking out 10 pages a day, every day.
How much? How much money on your heads?
Keep it shut now!
Only way we're gonna kill you is if you don't go along.
If you could recreate or make a sequel to any movie, what do you think it would be?
Recreate or write a sequel to a movie? I think we're doing too much of that now. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see, where Travis Bickle went after Taxi Driver. But at the same time, I also like to leave the classics alone. One of my favorite movies of all time is It's a Wonderful Life. I think it's a perfect film, but I would never want anyone to touch it or remake it by any means, because how are you gonna be Jimmy Stewart? You're not.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah.
So I read that one of your first jobs was a newspaper boy?
I delivered
Delivered
papers when I was,
newspapers,
God, how old was I? 10, 11?
And you were also a janitor at one point.
I was a janitor at Donut World.
So you've had all these jobs, and now you're a super successful actor, well-rounded businessman. Do you have any hidden talents, or maybe secret hobbies? Maybe Pokemon Go?
God, I really have to check out this app. It is everywhere. I cannot turn the TV on without seeing this Pokemon Go. Some guy fell into a cliff or something, I don't even know.
It's all the rage.
I guess so. What was the question?
You're not playing Pokemon Go as your hidden talent or secret hobby.
No. I play, my wife and I, we play Scramble, which is just word games, and I like to do just brain teasers and things like that. I'm a big, I want to keep the brain fresh and clicking. Sometimes it's a little slower than others, so.
Well, I have a little game that I want to play. It's kind of like a this or that type game.
All right.
So I have some things, and just first thing that comes to mind, between the two, which is your favorite? Okay, here we go. TV or movies?
Movies.
SPEEDO or swim trunks?
Swim trunks.
Book or Twitter?
Book. Not even a question.
Hairdo or hat?
I'm a hat guy, so I'm ready to go as soon as I leave here.
But your hair looks great.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take it.
Music or photography?
I'm terrible at both. I'll pass.
Taco or hamburger?
Taco.
Ocean or mountain?
Ocean. Well, no, they're both. These are it's kind of apples and oranges. I mean, sometimes you're in a mood for a sweet, sometimes you're not.
You like them both. Smoothie or milkshake?
Smoothie.
Buffalo, New York or Los Angeles, California?
Buffalo.
There you go. You're repping the hat.
Yeah, can't help it. Sorry, that's my home.
And what are these bracelets that you have on? This is super cool. This one is, and this one too. That's like a wrap.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a T-shirt. It was my first date with my wife years ago, and I just keep it on me all the time.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being with us at Young Hollywood. It was so nice to meet you, and thanks for hanging out.
Such a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks.